The pole, can't hit. Looney another board. He's got 20. Thompson puts it in, and that might be the dagger.
Game 6. Thompson is an NBA player for the Dallas Mavericks. But just how good is this 6'8" athlete? That is what you will find out in this video, so ensure you watch it to the end. Before joining the Mavericks, he was a member of the Splash Brothers alongside Steph Curry. Both Klay and Curry are two of the greatest shooters in NBA history, and formed a dynamic duo during their time with the Golden State Warriors. Their ability to score efficiently from beyond the three-point line revolutionized the game of basketball. Together, they led the Warriors to multiple NBA championships and set numerous records. Known for his exceptional three-point shooting skills, Thompson is considered one of the greatest shooters in NBA history. He has won 4 NBA championships, been selected to 5 All-Star teams, and earned various accolades.
Klay Thompson!
Impressed yet? We are only getting started. Strap up, because we are taking you on a journey into the life of one of the best basketball players the league has ever seen. Since he was first drafted in 2011 to the NBA by the Golden State Warriors, Thompson has put up many clutch performances, but we can't tell you about all of them. But as a person who has watched the NBA for many years, we will tell you about one moment that hasn't left our minds since we witnessed it. We're talking about the last-minute win over the Sacramento Kings in the 2023 to 2024 season. Klay Thompson produced 4 pivotal moments over the final 124 seconds that night as a collective reminder of his status as a 5-time NBA All-Star in 2023. Each play was crucial for the Warriors, but the timing of the fourth was utterly exquisite. With the Warriors trailing Sacramento by 1 inside the final 10 seconds and the Kings' defense focused on Steph and Curry, Thompson took a pass from Draymond Green, dribbled to the left corner of the foul line, pulled up, launched, and swished. The ball dropped through the net with 0.2 seconds remaining, lifting the Warriors to a gloriously hideous 102-101 victory before a nervous but eventually euphoric sellout crowd, 18,064 at Chase Center. That was the third game-winning shot inside the final 5 seconds of a regular season game for Thompson since he joined the Warriors. One was against the Pacers in Indiana in 2014, and the other to defeat the Kings at Oracle Arena in 2018. Before that game-winning shot, Thompson also gave one of the best assists that season. It was on a pocket pass that led a cutting Green into a layup that pulled Golden State within 95-94, with 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. Then, 36 seconds later, there was a role reversal, with Green passing to a cutting Thompson for a layup that kept the Warriors within 97-96. Klay Thompson is arguably one of the best shooters in the NBA, especially beyond the arc. However, there are obvious weaknesses in his game. In recent years, the shortcomings in his game have become more prevalent. After averaging 20-plus points in 7 consecutive seasons, the Golden State Warriors vet is now logging in 15.8 points a night, the lowest since his 2012-13 campaign. While many are left pondering over why Thompson is facing a collapse in his numbers, a couple of factors come into play. One is, of course, his track record of injuries. During his 10-year career, he has been dealt numerous injuries, mainly to his ankles. However, his most recent ones were the worst as they caused him to miss back-to-back seasons and a total of 137 regular season games. It's safe to say his career hasn't been the same since. Also, Thompson consistently underwhelms in terms of rebounding. Despite his 6'8" frame and solid defensive tools, Thompson averages a minuscule 3.5 rebounds a game. In addition, Thompson should strive to improve his off-ball defense. While it is certainly not terrible, his poor defensive vision and inconsistent motor during live ball circumstances diminish his overall defensive value. As a player making a comeback after a lengthy injury layoff, he has to modify his game to contribute better to the success of the Dallas Mavericks. Are you enjoying this so far? Hit the subscribe button for more content like this. Now, let's go back to Klay Thompson. Thompson was born in Los Angeles to Julie and Michael Thompson. His mother was a volleyball player in college for the University of Portland and the University of San Francisco, while his father was the first overall pick of the 1978 NBA draft. When Thompson was 2, he and his family moved to Lake Oswego, Oregon, where Thompson was childhood friends and Little League teammates with fellow future NBA star Kevin Love. Thompson and his brothers were raised there as Catholics. At the age of 14, Thompson and his family moved to Ladera Ranch, California, where he graduated from Santa Margarita Catholic High School in Rancho Santa Margarita in 2008. In his junior season, Thompson was named to the All-Area Second Team and the Orange County Third Team. As a senior, Thompson averaged 21 points per game and led SMCHS to a 30-5 record and a Division III state championship appearance. The state championship game was one of the best of Klay's young career, as he dropped 7 three-pointers, a state finals record. All of the hours he spent daily in the gym, perfecting his jump shot, culminated when he was awarded as the Division III State Player of the Year. The impressive career of Klay was just beginning, as he was in the process of making his father and the city of Rancho Santa Margarita very proud. The next step in the young, exciting career of Klay was for him to decide where he would attend college. Klay decided to take his talents from the sunshine and beaches of California to continue his basketball career at Washington State University. As a freshman at Washington State, Klay made the Pac-10 All-Freshman team, averaging 12.5 points per game. Entering his sophomore year, he was confident and determined to continue his development, becoming a knockdown three-point shooter who averaged 19.6 points. Klay finished up his college career as a junior, making remarkable improvements that cemented his position as an NBA prospect. Thompson led the 2011 Pac-10 Conference in scoring, broke the Pac-10 tournament record with 43 points on 8 three-pointers, and finished his WSU career as the third leading scorer in the school's history. After his junior season at Washington State, Klay declared for the 2011 NBA Draft. On draft night, he saw his childhood dreams come directly to fruition as he was selected 11th overall by the Golden State Warriors. This pick of a guard prompted speculation that the Warriors would trade starter Monta Ellis, but that did not occur until March 2012. Warriors general manager Larry Riley praised Thompson for his shooting ability and expressed confidence that Thompson would improve his defensive skills with new coach Mark Jackson. The NBA did not select Thompson for the 2012 NBA All-Star Weekend Rising Stars Challenge, but that didn't hinder him. It motivated him. In the 4 games after that decision, Thompson improved in all areas of basketball over his then-current season averages. Points per game, 12.5 over 7.6, shooting percentage, 54.3% overall, including 55.6% for three-pointers, up from 46.7 and 48.1, rebounds, 2.8 from 1.6, assists, 1.5 from 1.3, steals, and turnovers. As of mid-February 2012, Thompson played around 17 minutes per game, but he played an average of 30 minutes per game during the next month. At the end of the season, Thompson was voted to the NBA All-Rookie First Team. Despite his impressive rookie season, Thompson played even better in subsequent seasons. But we can't talk about Thompson without mentioning his splash brother, Steph Curry. On January 29, 2013, Thompson scored a season-high 32 points against the Cleveland Cavaliers. After the game, Warriors coach Mark Jackson said that Thompson and Stephen Curry formed the best shooting duo in NBA history. His statement was more than fancy words because the duo combined to score 483 three-pointers, the most ever by an NBA duo at the time. The Warriors defeated the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs and were next matched up against the San Antonio Spurs. On May 8, 2013, Thompson recorded a playoff career-high 34 points against San Antonio, hitting 8 of 9 three-pointers to go along with the career-high 14 rebounds. The Warriors went on to lose to the Spurs in 6 games. He and Steph Curry established a strong backcourt chemistry, the kind that the NBA hasn't seen in nearly 2 decades, which ultimately helped the Warriors win their first title in more than 40 years. In the 2015 NBA Finals, they defeated LeBron's Cavaliers, with Klay averaging 15.8 points per game while providing outstanding defense. As a reward for his outstanding displays, he was first named to both an All-NBA team and an NBA All-Star team. He continued to make it to the finals 5 years in a row and 4 more times, adding 2 more rings to his collection along the way, shattering NBA records and winning numerous individual awards. But then, things quickly took an unexpected turn. At the peak of his powers, every athlete's nightmare became Thompson's reality. He injured his ACL during Game 6 of the 2019 NBA Finals against the Toronto Raptors. As he was recovering from his previous injury, he damaged his Achilles tendon just before the 2020-2021 season. Therefore, he was forced to sit out for another 1.5 years due to ACL and Achilles problems. But after taking proper grueling physical therapy sessions, he was back on the court in the 2021-22 season. Thompson started on the court again in January 2022 and helped the team to reach another playoff, and then to the finals in the 2021-22 season. He even passed LeBron James in the three-point shooting for second on the NBA playoffs all-time three-pointers list. Thompson was again exceptional in the 2022-23 season when he became the only NBA player in history to record multiple games with 12 or more three-pointers in the season. Also, he joined James Harden and Steph Curry to make at least 300 three-pointers in a season. In the 2023-24 season, Thompson averaged 17.9 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game. Although he tried, it was clear that his injuries had tampered with his performance and he couldn't hit the same numbers before his long absence after he came back. So, the Golden State Warriors eventually let him go. He joined the Dallas Mavericks at the start of the new season. However, his performance has been good. Thompson helped the Mavericks get out to a large lead Thursday, scoring 23 of his 25 points in the first half, in a performance reminiscent of his 2021-22 NBA Finals performance against Boston. Thompson has scored at least 20 points in 3 of his last 6 outings, and over that span, he has shot 44% from 3 on 8.3 three-point attempts per game. Besides his NBA exploits, Thompson has also enjoyed success on the international stage. Thompson was a member of the United States national team, winning gold medals on their 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup and 2016 Olympic teams. He also won gold on the Under-19 national team at the 2009 FIBA Under-19 World Championship. When you watch Klay Thompson play, only one player comes to mind: Indiana Pacers big game player Reggie Miller. The Hall of Famer said it himself in a breakfast show recently. Miller had one of the deadliest three-point shots back in the day, and he had the knack for hitting them in the big moments. What made Miller tough to guard was the fact that he didn't need too many dribbles to get off his shot and too much space to get an open look. Not many players can do that. Klay is, of course, a Dallas Maverick sharpshooter. Klay Thompson, like Reggie, is a sniper from downtown, and similar to the Indiana Pacers Hall of Famer, Thompson doesn't need too many dribbles to score points. That's a guy who one time dropped 60 points on 11 dribbles. Klay scored 60 points in 29 minutes, an explosion somewhat reminiscent of Reggie's 8-point explosion in 9 seconds. Thompson also holds the NBA record for most three-pointers made in a game, and Klay holds the NBA record for most points scored in a quarter with 37. You know, in terms of catch and shoot, people always want to be like he can't dribble. People forget that my mid-game range set up my three-point game, and you've got to be able to go left, go right 3 or 4 steps, and create space. So I don't know, I would probably say Klay a little bit, added Miller. Well, the feeling is mutual as far as that comparison is concerned. During a 2023 interview with Steve Smith for NBA TV, the former Golden State Warriors sharpshooter likened himself to Uncle Reg. However, he compared himself to Miller because of the three-point shooting and their extracurriculars on the court. "My style resembles that of Reggie Miller," said Klay. "I call myself the modern-day Reggie. And Reggie got so many scraps, and he got under so many people's skin. Miller got into many people's skin, including the entire New York Knicks franchise and Michael Jordan. Meanwhile, Klay is most famous for his beef with Devin Booker. Extracurriculars aside, Reggie and Klay are 2 of the best outside marksmen of all time. So, what do you think of Klay Thompson? One of the best or not? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to learn more about future NBA stars.